Still not feeling much better, but it is what it is, eh? Oh wow, my hair moves. Guess I got some pretty strong muscles. It's a lot of hair. I hope we're having a good day wherever we are in the world. I'm about to. I'm about to medicate for the day, well, at least for the morning. I'm going to do my hair. Already jumped in, had a shower. I need coffee. I need another coffee. And some breakfast, maybe. I don't know. I'm from Australia. You know what? That can be found in my channel description, pretty sure. I think I'm just going to be answering that from now on because I'm sick of people asking. Every 2 seconds. Good. Looks like it might rain today, but otherwise it's not too bad. It's a little bit cooler. A little overcast. Should get some rain here soon. And it should be alright. It should be an okay day. It'd be nice to have some cooler temperatures before it heats up for summer. Because, you know, a lot of people do need to relax. Me especially. It's well worth the $12, that candle. Smells amazing. Hello, Harold. Good morning from Australia. Where are you watching from? What about yourself, Mignesh? You're a palm. Batty. Hello, Big Justice. Good morning. From India. Well, welcome. How's is it? Do you guys have seasons like we do here, or is it just hot all the time? A little bit of both. Reach? No, actually. It's not too bad. It's going to be a nice day. It's only going to be like 22, 23 degrees. We might get some rain today. It's winter. Yeah, well, we're heading into summer here, and it's not too bad so far. Like, it was windy yesterday. No, I haven't. I'd like to one day, though. There's places I'd like to visit. I don't really have any, Andrew, sorry. A lot of Aussies tend to, well, do you mean in Australia or out of Australia? Looks like Rooney. Okay, whatever. Bye. Can you go to South Pole? Probably. I think you can take a flight that goes around Antarctica. Like we go to Spain, where do you go? A lot of Aussies will go to Bali or Thailand. Um, I've had people that just go on cruises, so they'll cruise up and down the coast or out into international waters and back. I don't smoke cigarettes, no. Yeah. I think, I don't know, like, it's become a bit dangerous for Aussies over there. Thailand's become a bit of a destination. But like we have the same sort of list of destinations that you guys would have at any travel agent, I would assume. And Bali, Phuket, Thailand, UK, America, Spain. With all the people that keep getting in trouble over there, they kind of crack down on the Australians in some places. But also the locals. People go over there and they party and they have a good time and but people can get hurt and there's drugs and, violence, and it happens everywhere. Wherever there's really cheap alcohol, shit happens. 20-hour, 3 flight, oh wow. Really? You just come to Australia? Go through Australia. So if you come to Australia and then lay over in Sydney, for example, and then catch a flight to Bali. Probably, Harold. I was born in Darwin, so spent probably the first 8 years of my life up there. Do I gamble? Sometimes. I do scratchies. That sort of thing. I used to. Wasn't really a fan of just sitting there staring at a screen. So I'd get bored way too easy. So if we ever went to a casino, you'd probably find me at the blackjack tables or something. What's your favourite drink in the pub? That's a hard one because it depends on my mood. Like I can drink a beer or I can drink a cocktail or whatever. Do I drive a ute? Not every Australian drives utes. I have my learner license. I don't have a car. I don't drive. No. Dude, do you know what a tradie is? Do you know what any of this shit is? Oh my god. Do I look like a builder? Seriously? Come on, dude. Wow. You've just had all of this organised for when you talk to Australians, haven't you? You've got like lists of stuff for different kinds of people. No, I haven't. I'd like to go. I've got friends there too. And I'd like to go and see the Tower of London. And yeah, all of it. Honestly, all of it. Big Ben, Tower of London, London Bridge. I think I'm pretty sure there is straight to London. That's what I see at the travel agents. Oh, I don't have my other phone out here. How big is your attitude? How big is your ego? Ever been to Cameron? No, I haven't actually. It's one place I haven't been. I'd like to go. Hello, Carl. Yeah, it's like a red-eye flight to London. It's like 20 hours or something. Is that cool stuff? Depends on your definition of cool, bro. That's all subjective, you know? As they say, like, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Same thing. We have a lot of beaches, lots of touristy spots, and natural landmarks and that sort of thing. Yeah, I probably agree with you there, Harold, but there's a lot of other really cool places to visit in Australia other than Canberra. At least in Canberra you can smoke weed legally, sort of. They relaxed the laws around marijuana in Canberra, so people can grow their own plants and stuff. Most people think Sydney is your capital. Did you know that? I know, right? No, it's the Australian Capital Territory, Canberra. Which is why our Parliament House is there. I hope so, Harold. I'm a medicinal card holder. I have been for over 6 months. Our problem is the federal laws. So even if they relax the local laws, the federal laws are still in effect, which we would not be able to remove those unless we departed from the Commonwealth, I believe, because you guys, it's the same laws. Hey, Vibes. Hi, Sam. Good morning. I'm going to fix this. Hang on. Hello, Vibes. It's good to see you guys. How are you? It's easier than it was, Harold. Yeah, it's one benefit of living. Yeah, okay. Fair dues. Not that I've seen yet. Oh, on some of the coins, I think. They started doing coins. I saw something the other day about that. I think they've started doing it as of this year. Who's on your stamp? Oh, they do all sorts of stamps. They'll do like nature ones so you can have a freaking flower on it. On the register. Hi, Rudd. We don't have King on money yet. He's on stamps. Oh, okay. I saw something about a coin. I think it was like a 20-cent coin or something. On the register, keeping tabs on you. What? So I know, right? It's so easy to forget because she was such a steadfast part of everyone's lives. How amazing is it that she lived to such an age? 1, 5, 10, 25. So here in Australia we have 5, 10, 20, 50, $1, $2. Not a royalist. No, I'm not either, but you know, especially after watching all of these documentaries and shit, I saw her in a very different way and kind of understood how she might have felt through a lot of these things that she had to do and had to experience. You know, it gave you a different perspective on the royals because they've always seemed so aloof and so on the other side of the fence. You know, we're just commoners. But it kind of pulled that curtain aside a little bit, and I know a lot of it must have been fabricated to a certain extent. The royals wouldn't have signed off on allowing it to being put to air, but I'm proud to be Irish. I'm a little Irish, I'm a little Scottish, I got an English last name. Is it Gaelic or I don't know. Lots of spending money if you came here? Really? Scottish, Irish, UK. Yeah, that tracks because you've got the red hair. You got like Scots hair, Scottish hair. No, it's Parkinson. No relation to any of the famous ones. Sorry. It's funny. Like, but one side of my family's Irish, one's Scottish. And then I have an English last name. I don't know how it works, and I don't know where the last name came from. It might have been from the Scottish side. That's my dad's. A few part, yeah. When in Southeast US, where it's 99% sunny, my skin was right. I was born in Australia, dude. I had no chance. Carl's coming to Australia in January. Nice. Where are you going to visit? Are you going to work, or are you just visiting? You can do work visas and stuff here. No, not a convict. I'm first generation Australian, so I was the first in my family to be born here. My parents were born in New Zealand. I heard Australia pays well, but it's become very expensive. We have, multiple income families living in tents. It's that bad. Do Aussie people like Kiwis? I think deep down we kind of do. We just like giving them a hard time. They're like our little brother. Blue blood, dude. Go away. Even better. No. So I was a smoker for like 20 years. I'll put your home screen to shame. Sam, shut up. You don't know what my home screen is now. My friend went on his gap year in Australia. Oh, wow. It's a good place to do it. There's some amazing, amazing locations to dive. I think maybe one day. I'm a bit scared of like open ocean and stuff, so I don't know how I'd go. I'd probably wee myself. The home and away set? Yeah, that's down in Sydney. I have actually, Harold. I've seen a couple. You just see like shadow. I've seen dolphins as well. I don't like spiders. Snakes, as long as they stay outside, they can do their thing. Not into spiders. They can stay outside too. As soon as they enter that doorway, they're in my domain. So, yeah, don't do spiders. By spiders and snakes, yeah, sure, a few. I know a snake catcher. Oh, nice vibes. 91 sunny and 39% humid. That's a nice day. It is, but it's tough. I see it all the time. I see some of the snakes he has to go catch too. Crazy. But I mean, he loves what he does, and that's all part of it, I suppose. I want to go to Kmart today. Let's go to Kmart. I want to go have a look. I didn't get to go yesterday, so. What time is it? Yeah, easy. What about wild dogs? Dingoes? Well, dingoes are not dogs. However, some people have bred them with dogs, so you get like hybrids. The big red thing, yeah, they're dingoes. There are wild dogs as well, like feral dogs, and cats, and rabbits, and hares, and camels. I suppose there would be. Just like any animal, it would revert to its original. You want to see a koala? They're pretty boring. They just sleep a lot. And they smell. They smell really bad. Thought a dingo was a dog. Well, we don't consider them dogs. When they're not on the same level as a dog. They're very different. Oh, my fish are fighting. I need to go feed them. Oh my god. They're really fighting this morning. I'm running late. Why are you guys fighting? I saw what you did. I saw what you were doing. Hello, guy. Good morning. They're not pests, but they're protected. I've actually lived in a house with a dingo. So I lived with an Indigenous foster family for probably like 6 months or so. And the lady, her daughter had a dingo. I don't know. So the only dingoes I know are like where they are. There's some at Fraser Island. So they eat a lot of fish and stuff. Birds. And the tourists try and feed them all the time, which is actually illegal, and you get fined a really, really hefty amount for going anywhere near them. Probably because of all the hype about the Chamberlains. I think it was the Chamberlains. Oh, dingo ate my baby. I think that's what it was all over. They're pretty cool though. They don't bark. So, the Chamberlains were a family who went camping, I think must have been Fraser Island. And basically, so they had a couple of older children and a smaller child, like a toddler. And the toddler perished and was never found. Now, a lot of people thought that Cindy killed her baby and like they buried it out there. But the family maintained that a dingo ate their baby, and they were trying to like petition to eradicate the dingoes from Fraser Island and stuff, which never happened, and now they're actually protected and you can't go near them. Oh, they'd bite you, man. They'd tear you. Unfortunately, they're very intelligent, so they're curious. Kind of like foxes, I suppose. A little bit. But they're bigger. Well, we don't know. And it just kind of disappeared in the media. But everyone kind of, loosely believes that they killed their baby and blamed it on the dingoes. But there was no evidence. They never found the kid. The kid just disappeared. As far as I know, I don't think they found remains of a baby. Or if they did. Some wacko from Dubai. Probably. They probably have, They'd have kangaroos and stuff. What was it, a Lambo or something? They lifted up to the top floor penthouse of that freaking building. Oh, the Ferrari, sorry. Ever seen it? Yeah, heaps. There's some locally. If you go back through some of my very short live stream videos, so usually only half an hour or so, if it's a morning one, usually about this time. A bit earlier, about this time. When I was working down the road, I'd walk past a whole heap of kangaroos. They're really cute. They're babies and stuff. No. No badgers. We have wombats. We have numbats. We have a lot of rodent type critters. Platypus, yes, there's some locally here as well. They're in the river. I've seen them, they're so cool. Very, very cute. It's really special to know that they're around. Yeah, absolutely. So that's Australia for you, man. We got all sorts of stuff. If you're willing to see it and spend the time here to go and look at it all, it's here. Yes, actually. Funny you say that. Living in Darwin, we used to go. So we'd go all sorts of places. They had Crocodile Farm and all that sort of thing. But we went to Fanny Bay with friends of my parents when I was a little kid. I was probably only 3 or 4 years old. I was barely out of diapers. We went down. We took them to the beach to show them the beach one day. And they're playing. They're talking away. They're showing them, different sights along the coastline. And yeah, don't ask me why. Anyway, I look over. I'm eating an ice cream. I'm looking around. There's this thing on the beach. I'm like, oh, that looks really cool. I want to go have a look. I want to go pat it. Needless to say, my mother snapped me up. And as soon as she realised what I was pointing at, we swiftly left the beach. It was a big salty. It was huge. So pretty though. I just remember thinking, oh my God, this thing's so cool. I want to go pat it. And then I was bawling my eyes out because I couldn't understand why my parents were going, no, you can't, like, no fucking way. It was so funny. Needless to say, they never took me to the beach again. We did get a pool though. Oh yeah, I will never forget it. It was so cool. And seeing this thing sunning itself on a beach. The fact that my parents didn't spot it and I did. Yeah, I remember taking them to. No, I haven't been to Ayers Rock, and it's actually Uluru. It's not known as Ayers Rock anymore, and that's not how you spell it. Same with, I believe Fraser Island is now known as Kagari. Uluru, it's a native language. Because the indigenous people are claiming their territories back. All of these places are sacred sites. And the white man named them. They already had names. Besides, some of them are beautiful. I love Uluru. I think I've always called it that. I don't like calling it Ayers Rock. I'm sure they do. They'd have to be given ID by the government. Everyone's a number. It's kind of similar to the Native Americans and like the settlements. There's settlements out in the middle of nowhere. Like remote communities and stuff. So what's in the centre of Australia? Desert. Mostly. Camels. Not a lot. Yeah, we've got wild camels. So, a couple of discoverers travelled through the middle of Australia, I think. They travelled all over Australia. No, I'm serious. Google it. Any of this shit I can back up, man. Google. Um, so Burke and Wills, I believe, had camels, and they were charting the interior of Australia. And I believe the wild camels we have now are descendant from their camels, or some of their camels, because they had a whole herd of them. Good rail links, like trains. Can you take a train across country? More or less. There are certain trains that will go. So there's one that takes that track right up through the middle of Australia. There are others that will go up and down each coast. Yeah. It's like bush. There's nothing out there really. It's very dry. But there's all sorts of historical places along the way. Yeah, mate. If you visited a beach a day, for 26 years, you still wouldn't have seen all of the beaches in Australia. I think it's 26 or 23.6. Yeah. There's a lot of there's some beautiful places. I'd love to go through the Nullarbor. So the Nullarbor is like the middle of the country. It's a desert. There's a highway that goes right the way through. But you do need to carry your own fuel, your own water, all your own supplies. And if you break down, you're fucked. Went to Antigua in the Caribbean and they had 365 beaches. Oh my god, a beach a day for a year. Oh, that'd be great. So I'd go to Aruba, Antigua. I want to go to Bora Bora. Just for those beautiful blue waters. Oh my god. Where else do I want to go? There was somewhere else. I want to visit Thailand, but probably not for the same reasons everyone else does. I would love to go get lost in their rainforests. There is I think it's Buddhist temple up in the mountains in Thailand that rescues tigers and they rehabilitate them. Yeah, I got a passport. For now, I think it runs out next year. I've never used it. Can't afford it. Just lost my job. Like the other day. That's gonna be some bullshit. Turning it's morning here also. So making a coffee for Wake and Bake. Yay, Wake and Bake. Oh, now I need to make a coffee. Wait. Ow. Coffee. Okay, give me 3 minutes. That's all good. 11 I'm gonna go to bed and watch watch Jingo movies. Harold, have you watched Red Dog? Watch Red Dog and the second one, so the sequel as well. Do that and then come back and talk to me. So the story of Red Dog over in Western Australia. You will love it. Not quite a dingo. No, it's not Disney. It's an Australian movie about a famous dog here, over in the Pilbara, in the mining towns. Real dog, real story, true story. So go and watch it. You'll love it. Dingo use. Okay, go do that. Good for you, bro. Have a good night. So I was thinking about taking a walk, but if it's too rain, I don't want to go if it's going to rain. I take you all the way down to Centenary Lakes and stuff. I think it's going to be crappy for the rest of the week. I need my other phone. Be back. Wait, so Hey, Rossi. Oh, good, I'm glad. It's a beautiful place. You would love it. Oh, what was that, Rossi? Sorry. I'm a bit distracted at the moment. I forget what I was looking at. Oh, kick me back into top chat. Sorry, guys. I don't like this thing. Sometimes vertical chat just. really want to go out in shorts too. Don't you love it when stuff just disappears from where you thought it was? Like the last place I remember something being, it is no longer there. Oh, Cindy's live. Alright, guys. Well, what I might do, I might.
Oh, it's not too bad. I got to get up and watch stuff go down the main channel out there. Not that too high. I'm gonna take these. He was, hi. Perfect time for a brand new motor. Yeah. Hey, Adele. Hey, guess what? I'm unemployed too, sort of. They say we're going back maybe next week, but I doubt it. Yeah, it's real. If you ever get over this way, Tori, this place is definitely worth it. Cindy Fish posted me tomorrow? Yes, I shall. Yeah. That shake and bake for catfish, Kitty Sin. Oh, did she arrive? He was. I've got cut check on those two. You see them hanging there? I've got a head piece on one and then a little body slice on the other. And then I'm about to, when I finish with this cake bait, I'm going to throw a perk rod out. Catch my bets on catching something. Still trouble there. I see. Ended up okay with your home and stuff. You'll meet. I'll meet you wherever you go. Okay. I'll holler at you. I've got this 40, 75 split. We're going on the 12th. We're going to go release the sturgeon up in the Holston up there. Hey, Phyllis. We do on Wednesdays. We go at 6. Men on 5. There's no
what this won't do.
Tilpio's my favorite off here, but I do have a boat. I see Spicy. Hey, I love that name. I do. I see Spicy. He's in the house. I think it needs a little more oatmeal. I make the best oatmeal. You know I'm not good. I got a little bit of money put back. Not much. I hate to spend it. It might get me by what I got about a week or two put back. But, you know, we'll make it. We'll always make it. What's up, John Parker? Hey. Heck no. Not unless it's a really small household. Digability said dirty screen. I wiped the screen off, you.
Alright guys, I'm going to head off here for a bit. I might come back live a little bit later. I'm going to try and get a couple things done and make a couple phone calls, and might go for a walk, so you might see me a bit later. Take care. Thanks for joining me. As always, thank you to the replay crew. Thank you to my members, my subscribers, all those people up here that hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so much for being here. Means a lot. I have no words. So, thank you. Thank you, guys.